Dude. Okay, wait. Stream starting. Stream starting. Stream starting. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Wait. Let's see. Dude, Yomi House is so loud. We gotta turn that shit down, dude. Go like this. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, that's still too loud. I feel like there we go. All right. All right. Let me get my actual second monitor open. It feels weird not pinging for the start. I'm waiting for someone else to do it. Wait, what happened? I haven't even looked at the match. Hold on, let's see. What happened? This guy gets obliterated. Worst combo of the century, and he dies. It's so beautiful, dude. Dude, it's so beautiful. It's incredible. Oh my god. Waiting patiently for Camellia to ping everyone. Waiting patiently. Waiting patiently. Waiting. There's just gonna be like 200 years of what? Why is this stream goal still up? Hold on, no, I can't be scamming people. Still still the LQ thing up. Where is this? Um, uh, wait, I forgot how to turn this off. Well, whatever. It's fine. It's not a big deal. How are people joining the stream? I see 4 viewers and the ping hasn't even happened yet. What is Camellia doing, man? Nah, we gotta train our TOs better. Sorry, I'm being mean. I'm being unnecessarily rude. It's okay. I was like that too. When I stared off into the distance for a large period of time, just making sure my announcement was correct. Uh, it's okay. I get it. It's scary pinging everyone, so I'm gonna wait here patiently. For context, I was really tempted to start streaming early. Yes, because it is 12:25 a.m. and I want to ease into the streamer mindset, but also I watched Ksop press parry too, dude. Ksopgrimm pressed parry too. Like what do we even doesn't even ping with the Twitch. It's so tragic, man. She hates me. Okay. Let me start the bracket. Bracket. And we are going to duplicate that tab. And then we're going to switch to the public view of that tab. Let's look at this. Okay. And let us view our wonderful, beautiful top 8. What's the keybind for it? It's probably 3. Oh. Welcome to the void. This is where I live. One moment. Okay. Welcome out of the void, everybody. Uh we have Casualty versus Camellia in winter semis. Merlin Duke versus What? Oh, I see why he lost it now. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fair. It's fair. What was his run? What was his run? Their run, sorry. That's on Pride Month too. Dude, we got to get these unks out of here, man. What do you mean? Butters loses, washed up. Ksop loses, washed up. Plep, you can lose. You're not washed up. That's fair. But these two are unacceptable. It's okay though. Congratulations for the first top 8. This is a very early top 8. All right. What's our first match looking like? Plep versus Yizzy is an option. We could also do the most valid match here would be Umbra versus Ksop, but you know, I mean, it does say the title of the stream, admittedly, does say a journey of watching ksopgrimm lose it. So we should probably watch ksopgrimm lose it. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? For now, since Ksop seems to be staring into the distance rather frightfully, let's just peep in on our round starts here. Just start our round starts. See what's happening. See what's going down. What's occurring. Okay. Uh what the fuck is this shit? What the hell? Sorry, can I rename this the title to just watching people lose it in general? Like what? We can't be real, right? Like we cannot be real. What? What is the appeal to this? What is the appeal? Please, what is the appeal, dude? You get a parry 6, right? But then you also have 3-way guard break mix. So I'm not too sure. Right? I mean, 2 of them don't combo. Okay, your no, your impale actually always combos here, right? Because of the no, it's a -1. But 2 of them don't combo. Your pistol whip doesn't combo, and the impale doesn't combo. But it's still 3-way guard break mix, so blocking here is very desensified. Okay. We don't even free cancel the vert slash. No fear. Reasonable enough. I mean, what are they gonna do about it? We're still in the threat range of impale and etc. The jump back here ultra dies. We're walking forward. Very interesting. Just meter farming here. Not very committal at all. Even though our position is very good, we're not really playing for anything, but that's okay. Okay. Both players are meter farming, but I think Casualty is doing it at a slightly faster rate. The way to stop this is by foresighting over them. This is how it works. This is how it works. Okay. We can let them do that. Hold on. Dude, Ivy Slice, fix your game. Sorry, that was mean. That was mean. I shouldn't say things like that. What is ksopgrimm doing, man? Dude, you're gonna DQ. Ksopgrimm, you're gonna DQ again. Lock in. Okay. Yizzy versus Plep. Okay. Right, we have Triple T versus Dream. Dude, that's such a good dream, too. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, right. I should have a I should have hitboxes off. Okay, I'm a, some decorum. The roll, and then we free cancel missile form out. Is this our version of flip up dive kick? I'll accept it if it is. Flip up dive, if this is flip up dive kick, I'll let it slide. We have this flame wave, which is pretty strong. I do like it. You also have the hover flame wave, but it kind of sucks because it dies. It removes all your gravity. But we go for it anyways, because honestly, we don't need our gravity. You're so right. You're so right. I am going to ping Case up to make sure that he's, not dying. We don't want a tragedy. Oh, okay. Hey, what the fuck is happening? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Case up, Grim. Oh, he's picking mutant. He really has lost it. He's gone. He's gone. It's over. No, it's fine. Case up Grim's actually a mutant main. You guys don't know this. So we start off with the little jump forward here. It's pretty good with the shred, but I do think it's decently committal. I mean, nah, no, no, never mind. We have the sick jump angle. Sick jump angle. That is not committal. Full jump back. Parry 19 for the pounce. Umbra just immediately going for the soul read. Ksop cannot guess right, thus if you guess anything at all, it will at least not be wrong. This is a valid thing to do. Howl disrespecting the impale, right? Unless we're, yeah, disrespecting the impale, I think. Who knows? Probably very difficult to get that off not disrespecting the impale with new mutant, just because like you get backed into a corner and you have so many less resources. Oh, we immediately do not care about the slop dash, but it doesn't even matter because that acrid bloom is nasty as hell. Temporal round, we don't get a direct call out to it. Super dash, like, do we really get anything for the temporal round? Not really, but we do deny the bullet, I guess, which is very. I mean, it's obviously very good. I think we deny the bullet. Yeah, we seem to. Foresight is, I mean, okay, Foresight's also obviously valid. We might see something like a short hop here to try to get a dash into a land cancel shred or something. I don't know. Oh, what? Toggle. Whoops. Okay, we go for the shockwave. Actually, I like that. Umbra is not really able to approach here because of those bubbles. Like it's a big issue. Oh my god. I'm getting attacked by the wilds, dude. Wild animals. They just run in and they start attacking me. A giant moth just descended upon me, trying to burn my bridge, man. Like what the hell? We have not a lot to deal with this shockwave, to be honest. Even if you force a block out here, which I really don't think you can do if Ksop doesn't want to have it happen. It's just, I imagine it would be rather difficult to get something with a shockwave right on top of the mutant. Unless that bullet's destroying. 3 a.m. stream? Dude, it'll be 3 a.m. by the time I'm done. Hello. This was a bracket I simply couldn't miss. Normally I wouldn't stream at these times for the sake of my own health. But there's certain things that must be witnessed. What is happening here? Why can't why can't he land cancel it? Why can't he do it? What even is happening? I mean we can't really escape this. What's what the fuck? What even is this game about? Okay. Block and Umbra does not do anything to try to capitalize on that advantage, which is interesting because this in of itself is it worse? This is the question we must ask ourselves. And I think the answer is no, it's not worse. Actually, but that just doesn't combo. I feel like it might be worse. Umbra Umbra fumbled the bag here, I think. I mean, like the position's still very oppressive, but it's just not as good as it was. More RPS, less skill. Unfortunately, we're watching probably the two matches with the least RPS. But you know, the matter. Okay, here's what everyone misunderstands. Okay, you can't escape from the RPS. It's everywhere. All right, it's everywhere. There is no turn that's not actually just RPS. When you break it down to its roots, to its core, it's all just RPS in the end. Even this turn is RPS when you really think about it. Do you block? Do you block? I mean, it's a pretty good block, right? But then you get foresighted. So what do you deal with the foresight? And it's like, oh well, you have slop dash angles here, and probably yeah. I mean, you can probably get something off of it, but then you can cover those slop dash angles. So then there's other slop dash angles, and now you have that, and we go for the double jump instead. Yeah, it's all RPS exactly. It's all RPS, just like every weapon is a spear. I've been saying this for centuries. Can we call this foresight out? Yes, we can. Question mark. Where is the angle? There it is. Can we hit ksopgrimm before? No. No. No, we cannot. What do we do about this? Is our ponderance. The thing thing about this situation is that we are, if by committing to a safe option here, which we do have as Umbra, you're letting that bullet expire, which is not happy. We're not happy about that. We're not. That's not very happy fun times. But it also makes this a very like hittable kind of position where you can just smack case up for trying to do something risky. And case up does not have the same safety as Umbra does. Because Umbra can fall, case up cannot just fall. There is no falling here. Except maybe mentally, as is the premise of this top 8. Wait, do we actually have this? I wasn't checking. Where'd a bullet going? What the bullet doing? What? What's this? How many? We got 4 bounces left? Okay. Well, I mean, we can call out the backdash, I suppose. At the very least. This is awkward, I feel. I do not like what is happening here to Umbra, except for wow. Dude. Cowboy's OP. What the hell? Can't call this out? What do you even do? You're left in the pits of despair. Short up back is not safe for obvious reasons. Well, okay. The only way you can like IASA check is like movement, but it'll dies, so it's fine. And that's the bullet nearly expired. Not in a good position here. 2 meter for nothing, and Ksop is fully up resources. But this man is afraid, right? That's something that you must keep in mind, is that this man is afraid and he'll never commit to any advantage, right? Surely this is what we all know about ksopgrimm. There is no depth to this individual. No hidden secrets. Only issue, there is no advantage to be had in the first place, so it's fine. So it's fine. Dude, this bullet is OP. Can we nerf bullet, please? All statements on balance in this stream are made purely for entertainment purposes. Ivy Sly, please do not kill me. Okay, this is an evil fucking shockwave, isn't it? We double jump into the upward swipe, which did in fact catch all those corkscrews and stuff that we were looking at earlier. But why did we double jump into the corkscrew? I mean, into the deflate. Oh, maybe I'm the one losing it. What upward swipe hit for the first, just raw. I mean, I was gonna say that bullet was just, wasted, 2 meter gone, but clearly the position got complicated enough where Ksop got hit, and now we're dying. Now we're dying. See, in stable, Mutant died, but it was okay because Mutant also killed you really hard. Now Albion just kind of dies. Not to say anything about balance, of course, but like, there is no... The 9Ks are gone, okay? The days of the 7Ks and the 8Ks and the 9-meter dump, it's gone. What is this routing? We want our burst safe damage. We have no meter. This might be fair, actually. This is some esoteric routing. It is 470 damage for 1 scaling. Beautiful. Admittedly, it is very high frames, so you might be able to get something... Wait. No. Okay. Wait. Okay, no. No T3C, no evils. It's okay. But what do you even do to convert off this? Umbra's already spent an air option. This is like dropping combo within the first 3 hits of the combo. Incredible. This is why we don't use bullets for combo, no matter what. Not no matter what, but just in general. Usually not a good idea. Clearly. I have no idea what you do here. I have 0 clue. You double jump, you have no air options, no meter. Pistol it sort of drops on correct DI, where you're like doing this or whatever, right? You get a lasso. Thank you, Snowy Island, for subscribing with Prime. Thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate it a lot. All the earnings go to tournaments and many, many other things. We do not pocket any of the money ourselves, except for maybe Linux. Linux might pocket some of the money. Can't do anything about that. He is the lead TO. Nothing to be done. But the rest of it is not embezzled, as far as I'm aware. We burst cancel. I'm not too sure about this one, guys. We get our air options back, but this is I don't... Just from a pondering perspective, a ponderance. Can we agree that the 420 damage was not worth it for a burst cancel? Generally, I value burst at about 3,000 damage. And I don't think 420 is a very funny number, but it's also not close. It said you supported the protocol stream? Dude, I have to edit that. Oh my god, we almost got T3 seed. What the fuck? The protocol stream. Man. Remnants of the past. No, Turborata is dead. I killed him. Murdered him like the dog he is. I guess the rat. The rat he is. There is no protocol. Melody is bleeding out in some back alley. Eternum, well, actually Eternum's doing fine. So, yeah. No, see, I gotta replace that emote now. Yeah, no, you guys don't get that privilege. You're getting an LK emote soon. This is a manual takeover. 5 billion lassos. It's so beautiful, dude. Everyone who posts the Turborata image gets permabanned. You get banned for permabanned for 4 months. That's what perma means, right? Ksop DI is down. Never seen before DI against Lasso. What are they yapping about? I'm about to lose to this, by the way. See, Ksop is an egotistical individual. Evil. A true gentleman would not care if they lost 5 lassos because it's funny. And you must remember the humor in life. Do we get 3 comboed down like bullshit? I'm also joking about that, by the way, if that wasn't clear. Okay, we all appreciate our ksopgrimms. Everyone give a I appreciate ksopgrimm in the chat, please. Is this gun throw Oki? No. We do the horizontal slash. And it's Rift OSC, but like for what reward? But for what reward? I mean, okay, you get shift, you get this, right? These are things that you get. But they all die. So, you know. Does it combo though? Like, can we combo with this stuff? Yeah, we can. No? Okay, well, there are just DIs that, like, kill some of the things that we're trying to do here. Upward swipe is always going to combo. We go for the draw cancel. Fair enough. Ksop parries for the impale. Really, for the impale. I'm sort of surprised on that one. I feel like you just always parry for the stinger there, no matter what you think they're going to do. Because if it isn't clear, like, impale never combos. They don't have burst. And you have full jukes. But then again, it is Cowboy Oki. Does Ksop press the jump button? This is the question we must all ask ourselves. How much has he lost it? Does he can draw a gun against a mutant on this patch? He could draw a gun against mutant on every patch, dude. The only there really is no difference on this one because you just get. I mean, you still get slop dashed. You still get slop dashed, dude. So everyone and their grandmother gets slop dashed nowadays. Is there? I mean, Bune's just kind of winning this position, right? Like, straight up. The kick. Dude, what? Sorry, no. I'm sorry. This entire... Hey, he stole my hit spark. This entire interaction is crazy. We do a flip stinger. Did that even get out of the slash? And then we do a juke back kick. Yeah, we've lost it. We've all this is a collective hysteria. This is like the dancing plague of the 13th century. It's impale. I'm sorry, impale? Impale, really, really impale at that range. Are you kidding me? What did that even beat? What did it even beat? It beat guard break. It didn't beat pounds. I know that from memory. Okay, it what are we gonna what are we parrying? Are we parrying 6 as mutant? And we're and now we get comboed. And now we get comboed. Now we've lost it. Now we've lost it. Sweep loops. It's sweep loops, guys. It's so beautiful. You don't have enough frames for the restand here. What do you do? Do you do like the caustic barrage bullshit? I don't know. I don't know how this character works. Corkscrew? Vault cannot be correct. I'm sorry. I simply refuse to believe that Vault is correct, and it might be correct. We could be seeing a dash attack here, but I refuse, even if we do, to acknowledge that that was a correct move. Okay, it doesn't feel like it was correct. I'm very happy about this. I'm very happy to know that I play better than this. In that specific turn, I would have not pressed Vault. Dude, what are we doing? Wait, but doesn't this drop? Does hold drop? No, it does not drop. Especially not on that DI. Holy genie. Dude, what the hell? What it... It must be late. It must be late for Umber. How late is it for Umber? It's like it's 1 a.m. We can give him a pass. We can give him a pass. Then again, for Ksop, it is 3 a.m. So I do think that we can't give him a pass. Is this an erase or shred angle? No, it's another vault. You're so right. Do we go for the throw? It's a pretty good throw, to be honest. Is it? I don't know. Okay, it is. See, look. We're streaming pub games. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, look. I've seen some top 8 pub games in my life, and this isn't it. All right? You got to get a Linux in here before you start talking about that. You got to get a Linux in here before we start making those claims. Then we can talk. Then we can talk. Okay, but let's not exaggerate the issue. This is still quality enough gameplay. All right. We get a 4.7K in full corner carry because of that vault. Maybe the vault was right. Maybe the vault was right. No. No, it was the DI. It must have been the DI. I refuse to believe that the vault was right there. I will die on that hill. What do we do about, like... Wait. We can't dash forward because then we cross up and we give them out of corner, so we have to dash back, I guess. We slop dash. Wait, you're right. Don't see the vision, I'm just a hater. Man. Unless I would never be a hater. I would never be a hater. The dodge roll is actually working here, but we have this right here that's like uber OP. So I think we can go for this, or we just go for the dash forward. That's fine as well. But we do not have parry mix here. We do just have a grab, I suppose. It's a beautiful grab. This is classic mutant RPS. Umber is losing very hard here, and he jumps the grab like a fucking boss, dude. What the hell? We did not even have to free cancel that pounce there, I guess. No, we had to free cancel that pounce there, my bad. And yeah, that jump was super hard to beat. And Umber is out. Ksop does not have any jukes left. But does Umber get free? Does Umber get frame killed? Do we get frame killed? What's the 14 frame dash? This is 13. There you go. Yeah, you can do that. Okay. No. In fact, dare I say, Umber tried to catch that in some strange manner by like that air to ground RPS would have sucked for Ksop. So kind of boss moding. Wait, he's just rushing down? We all talk about rush down wizard, but we never talk about rush down cowboy. Dare I say this is more topical than anything. What the fuck was that? What the hell? And we get pounced and wrong DI. It's a full combo. What is happening? Is it a full combo? Is it a full combo? This is wait, hold on. Yes, it is because of the stupid ass. Oh, no, we get this instead. And a clean slash restand. It's burst safe too. Umbra cannot get over the fear of this matchup. The DI in, I do not feel is correct. I think the DI out of there is maybe better. Actually, no, it's, I don't know. Depends on how, now you want them to spend more resources than anything. So DIing out there, like it forces them to spend jukes, and that can be very annoying for routing. This is my current theory anyways. This is my running theory. We just shockwave there because, like, why not? No, you're real. And now what? A sweep? Another sweep? Sweep loops? It doesn't matter. No, we overhead claw, and here comes the double hit dash attacks. Full juked up, pipped up. We'll never see the secretly bad. Oh my god, that's a giant fucking cockroach. What the hell? Is that a cockroach? Who even knows? Dude, I'm telling you, I'm like that character from Into the Wilds. I'm like the person, like that guy, you know, who died. I'm like that guy. This is what's you're all gonna hear. LK murdered in his basement by a cockroach. I was attacked by a deer on my way down here, by the way. I do want to say that. So just to be clear, like I'm not exaggerating. We finally go for the draw cancel. And it's an easy 10th round, I feel. First 10th round ever. Still 5 bullets. Umbra has taken quite a bit of damage, but whoa. Wait, that's a nasty bloom. What the hell? Okay, but the pommel is OP, so GG. But it does commit that bullet immediately. We jump over it. Well played there. Do we have a way of hitting this this temp though? No, not really. Like not meaningfully. But Ksop doesn't take advantage of it. 8 poison onions, what a nerd. I'd do that. Okay. Also, nerds wouldn't eat poison onions because they're nerds and they know not to eat poison onions. So I feel like this is a misrepresentation of the target group here. If you're gonna insult somebody, at least insult them properly, you know. Such and such. Ksop is, yeah, does not have to take a risk here. But we do have full bounces on this temp round, and it's looking a little bleak. How movement, how much movement do we got here? Oh yeah, no way to call out the backdash there with an IASA check, actually. Very significant. The fact that Umber is not on the ground is very significant. Can we get that air dash called out? Technically, yes, we could have gotten kicked, I believe. That would have been a crazy read. Not very worth it at all, but it would have been pretty crazy. And I think this backslash... Oh, man. How do you beat that shit? How do you beat that shit, dude? That was just that was a crazy overpowered button. You just had to parry it. You just had to parry that raw. And Umber went for the lasso to try to catch Pounce. Okay. I feel like I'm not putting enough weight on the options that Umbra's choosing. Okay, wait, sorry. What was the previous thing that he chose? He went wait, that rebirth dropped, didn't it? Whatever. He went flip impale, right? No, he did flip stinger into impale, right? That's what killed him. And now he did a lasso in point blank range against a mutant with a nearly unbeatable option. With 2 meter worth of resources out, no burst. Is this guy geeked? Maybe. Gas leak options are crazy. Also, yes, these rebirths are in fact just straight up dropping like every single time. Do we go for the throw? Do we go for the shred like a boss? Wait, the shred's so good. What the hell? Wait, the shred is OP. Dude, it's OP. What the hell? But it's 15 hits, so now we're getting the automatic push. How do you... Okay, you can still get a pounce. Never mind. If the down pounce just doesn't work with gas leak options. Dude. Yeah, like, look at this shit, man. What is the game even about? Like, what is that? But we still managed to get our Michael Jackson as... Okay, well, this is probably better. Depending. It's a DI read. Okay. And the DI down is better for case up because yeah, you get this fall into maybe grab, or you can get, I don't know. Can you get some type of restand maybe? Who knows? We vault. We vault and we drop the combo, and now we're stranded in the air against a cowboy with full resources. Okay, but we have resources too, and maybe we just slop dash and instantly kill them. So like, who knows? And we tried to. We did try to. There was an attempt. Is there a way to call out this foresight? Many have been wondering. Yes. Is there a way to call that out? No, not really. No, not really. Haze up lets up the pressure. Nothing new under the sun. Nothing new under the sun, and we foresight, and we do a little jig, and then we get shift horizontal slashed. No? Okay, sorry. And we get... Yeah, no, I don't really have any funny options, to be honest. What do you even do here? Do you super dash? Do you super dash like a boss? Okay, well, it would have been mediocre. We still have slop dash out here. The mere existence of it makes everything rather annoying, but we quick draw. And what are we left with? Hopes and dreams, supposedly. Pound to down for the invuln frames and the movement. And we're quick. Someone do commentary for me. I can't think of anything at the moment. And we die. Okay, see, that was good. Wait, do we steal the... We almost stole the temp. That's incredible. How do we deal with that, though? Dude, wait. Dude, wait, what? Okay, that's how. But, like... Case up push blocks. Is he dying? And meanwhile, Umber continues to meter farm as any good cowboy does. Sometimes you forget that these are not wizard players, and you still die to Caustic Barrage, and it's beautiful, and you get impaled. The bullet. What is that? What is that bullet? What in the block greed bullet is that? These people do not know how to cover options. Okay, my bad. We covered an option. And can we get evil someone who knows how to play cowboys? What evil setup do we get off this? It doesn't look like we get anything, actually. It looks like we get chip. Okay. We get another bullet. My bad. I was not a knower. That the end result of a bullet is another bullet. Is this an infinite loop? Is this what they call an infinite loop? A TOD even? Dude, what? Oh, we still have a bounce left. And combo grab. And combo grab. And combo grab. And the way we beat that combo grab is the way that we beat, like, literally everything else. Okay, except for... Yeah. Not really. The grab was very strong there. Now, forward swipe is looking very pretty, especially because we don't get hit for getting grabbed. But we don't send it. And I wonder if that stinger escaped. Their horizontal slash is just walling everything off, which this is basically like round start. Classic round start back in the good old days. Back in the good old days, man. What the fuck is that? No, wait, that's genius, but it's a flip. Sorry, we flip impaled. Dude, we gotta get over ourselves. We're losing it. I was here to watch Ksop lose it. Dude, we're losing it. Dude, what is that? Dude, no, what is that? Dude, no, what? Okay, you get this, right? Okay. Ksop just takes the swipe into good RPS, and he gets parried and he takes a 10k. Watch this shit. And we impale again. See, okay, the fact of the matter, this is all mental setup. They call this mental setup. Watch this shit. There's no way that Ksop, even on Mutant, who does not even have to guess, right, once they're in advantage. Guess is right in advantage, okay? The whole premise is that they're so overwhelmingly strong that you're just basically choosing from a list of good moves. But it does not matter, because ksopgrimm flippies low swipe and clashes with the forward pommel, being left stranded in a do or die situation for both players. And we grab, and it's a scramble, and it's a pounce that dies to everything except for grab, which it meaties, and it dies to everything else. And what is going on? And we get swiped again. And it's what is happening. Another hunter dash. We're just gonna get chip out through swipe. Watch this shit. We keep short hop and we keep getting swiped. The backslash, not real. The pommel, okay, sort of real. Not really. We sneak attack and it's not real. It was not real, but we're out of jukes. We're out of jukes. The one dodge roll of the game comes in to leave Mutant stranded of resources, but Umber still has to guess right one more time. What the fuck? Dude, what? Dude, what? Dude, wait, what was that? Hello? Okay, we get the swipe. Flip decleave. We have two flip impales, no, sorry. Yeah, two flip impales, two flip stingers, and a flip decleave. Dude, I'm flipping out. What the fuck? They call him the flipper. They call him the flipper because he's flipping he's flipping hamburgers on the grill by the end of this tournament. And Umbra is eliminated, but it was a solid round up to that point. And Ksop does not go 3-2 or 2-2 or whatever. Ksop gets a reasonable placement, perhaps even wins. What is happening? No one knows. Plep versus Yizzy is still happening. Here, I will give a brief view of bracket. Casualty versus Camellia. And we have Merlin versus Casualty. Wait, we might have to watch this. Do we watch people lose their minds more? Or like what? Who just challenged me? Bugloved? Who are you? Respectfully. Okay. How's this match going? Before we continue our I just noticed no stream music. I'm so sorry. You've all been listening in silence. What? I keep forgetting all this. I need maybe I was the dementia-ridden patient. How's Kaz even gonna do anything with the Wiz this patch? What do you even mean, man? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Dude, it's not that bad. I mean, okay, I'll do anything to slander decisions made by people other than me. What is happening? Genuinely, what is happening? We got the what the fuck? Holy shit, and Plep drops. The burst parry into the drop. What? Dude. And we're losing our health lead. Brutal 4K, but we get the conjure weapon into the wall. Manage to get out the spark bomb, and then we whiff our conjure weapon. What is happening? Dude, what is happening? I'll leave them be. I'll leave them be to that. I'll leave them be. Dream versus Triple T. Correct. You know, which one do we check? The telekinesis round starts kind of crazy. I don't agree necessarily. Okay, ksopgrimm versus DB. Who? What the hell? What? Okay. Wait. Holy shit. He guessed right. Is the world? Hold on. I need to hold on. I need to check that. I need to hold on one moment. I need to make sure that the world isn't ending. No, it's good. What the fuck? No, that can't be normal. That can't be normal behavior. Okay, dude. What is this shit? It's RPS slop. It's RPS slop. Oh yeah. We'll leave that for now. Oh, spectate Kaz versus Merlin, sure. I can't promise that I will not speak in an agenda, but I'll do my best. All right. How much time do these people have? We jump, and I hate this. This is so bad. This is abysmal. This is abysmal. Dude, if this is our perception of bleak, then yeah. It's bleak for a reason, for sure. I mean, you're just jumping back. Okay, no, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Just jump back. But, I mean, you give them, like, a billion years of everything. Sorry, was it what? We're out of gravity, dude. inORBIT 69 has to be more serious than this. It has to be. No, it has to be. We're out of gravity first 3 turns. It cannot be this bleak. We cannot have put our best minds together and come up with this round start. I'm sorry. I simply refuse. What? We parry the missile form. Your unstable opinions are vile? No. My unstable opinions are the only correct ones. There's... Who even are you, dude? Wait, can I... Is it a valid time to Saturn emoji someone here? I think so. There's probably a spacing that beats, like, both, right? Yeah. But the ankle cutter's OP. Hold on. Okay, no, it's not. I mean, yeah, you just have this, and it's free. It's fine. So, do you flame wave? Do you call out anything? Or does Merlin decide to take this damage to prevent, well, okay, actually. This conjure weapon now has become even more justified than it was earlier. So it's both block mix and it beats the 2 things that beat the good mana strike. So it's kind of an interesting 50-50 that Merlin doesn't necessarily have to engage with. Especially because there's no way for Casualty to specifically combo him here. So Casualty is mainly pondering what exactly we're going to do. And we go for the mana strike. Merlin decides to just play it safe, kind of see where Casualty is at mentally. And it seems that we're at the press good button stage mentally. However, yeah, we don't get put into significant disadvantage because of this either. Taking round stars what Slay the Spire does to a motherfucker? Yeah, it is. But unfortunately, there's nothing else. Okay, can I be honest with everyone here? I do not think current telekinesis is good or a viable option like almost ever. I'm sorry, it doesn't feel good. I feel like you can be doing so many other things. Like sure, it okay, ever is a stretch, right? It has its purposes, but it just doesn't feel that good. Like I don't know. I've played against it, played around it. Hold on, Chris Casadulu, you're jamming, but like you gotta chill. You gotta chill. And it's sad because they tried so hard. They tried so hard to make it something, and they came up with nothing. Just Dard. Unfortunately, true. Like when it comes down to it, we're just pressing fancy buttons for the sake of it. If we're pressing telekinesis too often. Like it's not a great neutral filler. We do get the 4-farmer though. Hold on. Wait. We might be cooking. And we get this too. Is there a way to call this out? No, not really, right? Okay, never mind. Hold on. One moment. Readjusting angles. Dude. Dude, Merlin has to go for that shit, right? Like, surely. Literally every single day of the week, right? Like, he goes for that. Like surely he goes for that, right? He has to. He sees it and he knows. And he knows. And he knows that he must. Out of duty, out of purpose. You have to. It's not all that good, but like you have to. It's the one thing that beats the missile form, so it actually is very good, and it's a great starter. So when you think about it, it's actually very good. It's just the fact that Conjure Weapon is also like really valid that makes it less good. But you know, other than that, like surely there's no reason not to press the Conjure Weapon here, right? Dude, we're going for it for the sake of it at that point. No, that's crazy. But you have to respect him. But you have to. You have to. Like, you cannot look at me in the eyes and say that that was not a respectable journey. What is this? No. No, we're playing with a bunch of frauds. No, what? Is this what Yomi Hustle has come to? Where people telekinesis round start and then get burst baited on accident? Is this where we're at? You guys gotta lock in. Guys, you gotta lock in. No, you gotta lock in. Where guys, you gotta lock in now. It's remember, you could be the winner of a Yomi Hustle tournament. Any one of you could. You threw your game so hard, not as hard as whatever this is. Is it super jump into mana strike? Yeah, I wonder. No, it's just the Vile Clutch. Dude. 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 How much stream delay do I have? It must be a crazy amount of stream delay. I'm looking over and you guys are in the past. I might have to fix that later. For now it's okay. You can live in the past. This is an interesting little interaction here because Casualty does not have gravity. So we have to like super dash or something to regain our gravity. Our dash, I guess. At least a little bit. Like we need a little bit. We need a little bit. Can we get our correct super jump angle for the fall everything? For fall ice and fall etc. Can we? I don't know if that's even correct. Apparently not. So I'm just hallucinating. This combo does minorly kill though. It is a extremely free conjure weapon. And Merlin's gonna have 6 bullets and a ton of meter going into this next neutral. But if Casualty manages to get even decent Oki, like not good Oki, obviously you can't get good Oki because you're not getting orb, but even decent Oki, it's gonna be looking tough. And we do not have enough gravity for the double hit. Wait, what if we're sick with it and we do a DI read? What if we're sick with it and we do a DI read? Like you have to be really sick with it though. Like you got to do this, right? Oh no, okay. Well, there no. You can get it every time. You can get it every time. Okay, but we end up going for the hopsicle. That's crazy. No, that's insane. Dude, what? Dude, what? Hopsicle? Okay, sure. And then do we go for another icicle or do we go for the combustion? What is it? It's a combustion angle. And we get gusted down or gusted into the wall, either one, or maybe neither. The issue with getting good Oki here is that it doesn't happen. You do a bunny hop and then you do a back blast, and it's like, what do you? Okay, no, we go for maximum frames instead. Okay, fair enough. Still no gravity from casualty. Might get just enough for a little bit of fall, but we might be having to use missile form here. What is there to be done? Oriel is existing in limbo. Yeah, I streamed it. I watched the replay. Yeah, but I mean, we didn't see the turn in live. We didn't see that turn in live, so it's okay. I mean, we saw the replay, not to the end, but we did see the replay, and we did see the parry, the burst parry into 5k drop. We did see all that, but it's okay because remember, matches are not representative of the future or even the present. And as much as I make fun of everyone involved here, we all have off days, and playing poorly is not something to be shamed. That being said, this bozo DI down, and I don't think that's correct DI. Actually, wait, that DI might be goated. Hold on. No, it's not. Because you get the short hop into a missile form restand, right? Or something. Never mind. Crazy find there. This confusing touch for the icicle. And we end up not getting another contra weapon, but you know. It's okay. I don't know what Casualty has spent so much time on this combo. It's crazy. That's something that a lot of players I feel like are not as willing to do as Casualty is, which is just spend 200 million years on that first combo to make sure that it deals really good damage. Because he's confident enough in his timer play that he's able to do it. Which is an interesting perspective to have. I do believe that it's not a kick here because that drops. I don't know what it is. I think it's an icicle, maybe? I don't know. No, it's that also drops. Everything drops here. I think okay. The missile form back blast. Is it a super jump or is it a super dash? Which one do we go for? Or we're hustling. It's time to uninstall Goodbye Starlight. Have fun, LK. Okay. This guy loses once. Make sure, man. We go for the hustle. Nearly orb out, but I mean, all things considered, this is an equal neutral. It's just the fact that Oriel's missing half his health bar. So, like, if you ignore that, this is new. This is arguably winning for Cowboy. Okay, but then we get fucked over by this. I mean, uh, hold on. Calculating. Okay. Did not have time to calculate, but I'm sure it was something. The foresight is obvious here. Nothing else really is going to be done. Does Casualty take the block or does he spend the free cancel? That's my question. conjure weapon. And we foresight into the conjure weapon. How late is it for these people? Genuinely, are they delirious? Should I call a doctor? Like, is it? Wait. No, if we're sick with it, we do this shit. Okay. If you just ignore your missing arm, this is equal. Yeah. He's not missing half his health bar. He literally is. He's literally missing. God. Sorry. I have to kill myself really quick. He literally is missing. Okay, so hold on. Let me get a calculator out. If and by a calculator, we're gonna ignore that for now because this is more important. Because I feel like we're not understanding, right? So, sorry, oh no, sorry. Let me make this slightly smaller. Okay, and make it very solid. Okay, 1,500, right? Divided by 2. Now there's a variety of proof on this, okay? You can do numerous methods, right? Your 1,502 here, you divide about, but we all know intuitively that this equals 7,500. I did not factor guts. Guys, who's going to tell him? Guys, who's going to tell him? Guys, guts was removed 4 years ago before the release of Yomi Hustle. Not even. It's obviously an exaggeration for comedic effect. However, guts no longer exists. And luckily we have some wonderful, wonderful numbers. Sorry, what happened while I was berating this chatter? What the fuck? Okay, cool. Sorry, technically I can't be mean to you because you did pay me money. This is how I've heard it works. So I apologize. You're right. I have heard that if money is paid, you can't be mean to the person. And honestly, I think this is fair. In a meritocracy, in a real meritocracy, that's the only thing that matters. You're fucking around with me? Sorry. My brain is just too, you know how it is. You wake up one morning, you look into unstable chat. Some people talking about some bullshit. And eventually you lose all faith in reasoning. So I apologize. I apologize for this misunderstanding. That being said, we do get gusted, which we would have gotten gusted if we wanted to gust there. However, we did not gust. Instead, we confusing touched, which was a good option. And we go for the greedy block read there for the safe grab. Dodge roll is looking fancy, and we get flip contra weapon. You started on current patch. Current patch is in stable patch or unstable patch? Dude, be crazy. Didn't even start playing the game before unstable rolled around, but was still lurking in the Starlight channel for ages. Be insane, insano mode, dude. Like you gotta love a Yomi hustle enthusiast, no matter the origin. Super dash is okay. How do you even? It's bleak, man. One push block, and look at all that pressure. God. Except for it's not because like you still get something. I don't know what you get here, dude. What do you get, dude? What do you get? You get something. Okay, that's a parry. You get parried. Wait, what if you whiff cancel to prevent the parry? Dude, he thought about it. Dude, he thought about it too. You see that pause? That was him thinking about whiff canceling. And you know what? You gotta respect him. What if you geysered here? Like genuinely, what if you just sent that geyser? TP out, but no meter. Full bullets though. That's incredible. We've shot 3 bullets and yet we have bullets. We have all our bullets. What a what an interesting turn of events. This air dash is extraordinarily annoying. You have to air dash back here. Air dashing in sucks. But like you give the wizard so much space, and they gain so much meter from it. It's like ooh. Then again, orb's already out, so maybe it's fine. You can get bio clutched here. Orb fire is good. I like orb fire. There's it's just another. It's in a long line of what is this character even about changes, but like it's good. It's a fun little thing, you know. The orb fire on the orb tether goes crazy though. Like look at that shit. It goes zooming, man. Disrespecting the flip impale, which we all know would happen. Imagine they did flip impale though. That would probably be the craziest thing of the 21st century even. We jump an unseen move here. No free cancels. Casualty's kind of dying. In the resource game, casualty is dying. If we perceive health as a negligible resource, casualty is dying. I'm just wondering when it's Merlin's turn. You know, people like to say that this is a simultaneous game, but then you look at the neutral and you realize that it's actually sequential. Like you know, it's just a very elaborate sequential game. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's another jump, but can we call it out? Yeah, we can. The weight. We take the weight. We do not want to die. I respect it. The conjure weapon here is strong as oh my god. I was gonna say very very strong, and yes it was. Forced to jump out, and casualty calls it out. We end up with another uber strong option here with this hover mana strike, and then you have the hover combustion too. Holy moly. Holy moly, and it beats the oh my god. But we end up spending that double jump. Casualty not wanting to spend a free cancel. Validly so. Because the free cancel would be a meter if that wasn't clear. And Merlin is content to just let this orb drain run the clock down. Do we even get another dart? No. Yeah, we get one more dart. We get a single more dart if we send out a dart. But we do not want it because that's fake and gay in a homophobic manner. But we have no free cancels because we have no meter and no free cancels. So it is a bit bleak. And we flame wave, that's crazy. But Merlin gets this cross up here, and we cross up into the corner. This is the equivalent. I don't even know what the normal fighting game equivalent of this would be, but I don't think in any normal fighting game crossing yourself up into a corner is a good idea. It's it seems like a way to kill yourself. Um, that being said, okay, that dart's evil as hell. Hello? Do we care about the gust? Is the thing. Because if Merlin cares about the gust, that changes the situation. I wouldn't care about the gust personally. Okay. Sure. I mean, he didn't care about the gust, but I don't think he cared about the dart either. So, I mean, yeah. Is this a super, wait, is this real Oki? What the hell? Black magic. Okay, I'm desynced. Got you. Understood. Understood. Sorry, I believe in the fraudulence of these players too much, apparently. Okay. Holy! Never call a wizard unlucky. Why is it so high res? I never noticed that. That's a nice looking bomb. I've just had hitboxes on for like my entire life. Like, I never noticed. It's kind of fire. But alas, it looks like the bomb is going to end up being a tool in your own block string, in the block string that is being levied against you. That is tragic. That is some Shakespearean irony. And we get Bark Blockable. But it... Okay, wait. Wait a minute. Okay. The burst... It does not do anything particular. Okay. What if we get our burst parried? Wait, wait. The bomb. The bomb, it combos us for 2,000 damage. 2,000 extra damage, and we get bleep. It's beautiful. Holy. Okay, whoa. That was a risky burst. That was a very, very risky burst. I mean block dropped, but like only on some DI, and the DI that was good for burst cancel did not, oh my god, dude. Can someone check Casualty's computer? What? Nah. Nah, someone needs to check this man. Like, hello? What is even happening? What is even what is dude? It might be OP. And you and Merlin almost gets the TP into grab to call out both the launch and the mana strike there, but it was a hover mana strike instead. And we are getting flippy bullshitted. There's a lot of flippy bullshit that's happening, but it all dies to bomb. And Oriel does not want that smoke, but we are out of gravity. We are out of gravity. We still have our wonderful, wonderful geyser, which allows us to Vio Clutch. And honestly, I feel like Merlin could have taken his his want to call out that Vile Clutch in any way because we have burst. Like burst and then you take the geyser, like it's probably fine, right? They don't. So you're like you're looking for those good situations. You're greeting. Still one geyser left. Merlin has yet to really show any disrespect towards it. Any major disrespect, anyways. Playing very conservatively and disadvantage. We cannot gun draw here if we want to continue that line. I mean, you could. We end up Vile clutching, and still we're like, this feels like it feels like we're playing Ninja right now. Is it just me, or are we playing Ninja? Like short hop, air dash, short hop, air dash. Like hello, what is this? What is this matchup? Did I load into the wrong universe? Are they playing different characters? Yeah, that was day old water. I should change out my water. Whoa, 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 whoa. No TP. But we do get that rift. And it is a nasty rift. The block is rather assured, but we have no pistol whip. So it's we actually have like no block reward at all. Except for our eternal evil greed. And casualty sort of has to just hold that. And we get pommels. We get pommeled to call out that really good tome slap there. And that's a combo. Okay. Croatia DI. How does it change for Cowboy? Let us learn. Let us learn right now. I don't know how. I mean, okay, I don't think we're learning how because I think this just like kills Ultra Mega Time. And I think we get stingered. But we probably actually just get verse slashed. Okay, we could have gotten stingered. In 2026, we backslash here. Surely it's worth it, right? To try to just get them back down to the ground. Come on. Because they're DIing down for the pommel. See? Dude, this guy gets me. But you shouldn't have flipped it there, I don't think. I don't know how you route this still. Oh, we just hold. Instant cancel? No, I don't think so. Instant cancel this way, yeah. And another vert slash. So many vert slashes in one combo, and yet so little damage. And we get a sweet spot? No. You have not tried prorated DI? Well, it just prorates the DI. As it does what it says on the tin can. This is not finals. This is winners. Winner. Yeah, well, it is winners finals, but it's not grand finals. ksopgrimm will kill you? No, dude. No, dude, he's lost it. No, dude, what the expired milk? What the expensive milk? This is legal. This is tournament legal, by the way, to be clear. To be clear, it is tournament legal. And what do we do our walk back there, call out roll is a good roll, so we kind of want to, yeah. And we're able to very safely just hedge against everything. Double block, no more rift though. Double block, no rift. And it's beautiful spacing for that tome slap. It's such a lasso angle that it's a conjure weapon angle. Like, it's crazy that it's such a lasso. But it was a mana strike, and who did the wrong DI? No one will know. Does it combo? No. Barely not. It barely does not combo. We have a uber fake meaty there. We just take our damage, Casualty 3-meter corner. Yep, there comes the orb. As that 3-meter comes out, it seems that it's. I mean, obviously it was a great orb position, but it seems that it's more likely to be valuable to just rip the orb immediately nowadays, because you do sort of run out faster, so it might be better. Who knows? But you know what I know is best here. It's TP in, and that's what Oriel's gonna do. Okay, no. How many times will I switch between Merlin and Oriel? Let's decide now. TP in. Okay. No TPN. We'll get him one day. We'll get him one day. Still testing the waters. Still testing the waters. He's thinking about it. We know it's in his blood though. Deep down. OP orb. We end up geysering. We do get a dart from it, but it's a very late dart, and we end up dropping our pressure pretty hard, I feel. It does not bode well for, well, never mind. It seems to bode plenty well for the reward of this orb. Maybe not. I don't know. Merlin's gonna be out of air options here. Left for dead. 2. But never 3. Wait, no, that's... I don't remember. Oh, we just get the parry. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. But you know what they say. It is parry bait, so we probably get some fucked up, like, grab OSC here. Who even knows? Icicle, I don't know. We get impaled. Like, sure. Get lightning sliced. Like, sure. We pubber tech. Dude, he's got to let go. He's got to let go. It's over. It's not, we're not doing that anymore. It's just not happening. You gotta let go, man. You gotta let go. What is this shit? And we get another parry. The dart barely coming in to save Merlin there. Entirely calculated. And it's beautiful. And it's beautiful. And now Merlin gets a... something. What? Surely that doesn't... Surely that doesn't work. Yeah, no, yeah, GG. GG, dude. You get grabbed. You get yoinked. You get yoinked. I wonder if there's anything better. Nah, you get yoinked, man. It's so over. What an evil option, dude. Hover confusing touch. Wait, surely there's some bullshit. Come on. One bullshit per? Nope. No bullshit per. And we get murdered. We get absolutely murked. You get, I don't really know what you do here as casualty for Oki. You just go for the icicle, I guess. Oh, it's very good. Do we end up getting that combo grab? No, not really. But we do get like something, right? Like flame wave, I don't know. Yeah, flame wave looks good. Tome slap, we go for the tome slap. We go for the tome slap. Whatever. I was saying the flame wave looked good because you get like the little orb fire thing. Has anyone what are we doing? Am I gonna start having? I'm gonna start talking about the value of weight, dude. I'm gonna start like I get it, right? I get being safe during those turns, but that one cannot have been optimal. Like I do not agree. Okay, now we're just clicking buttons. 4-meter, dude. We're 1,300 frames in, and Merlin still has 5 bullets. Like, each one of those bullets better be getting a full damn hit. Like, hello? It cannot be this serious. And we're just gonna spend the temp round, because, like, why wouldn't you at this point? Like, why wouldn't you, right? Alternatively, you could shoot with the sight, right? Which we do end up doing. We want to save our meter. That's probably fair. The super dash is crazy disrespect, by the way. Dude, imagine we run into a gun thrower here or something. Something of the sort. That is a way too far out foresight. We're going to get mega punished there. That may be question mark. I don't know yet. The parry 9, and then you, like, set that low, forget about it. Parry 11? Dude, this is a weird position, isn't it? Something like this, right? We end up blocking our own bullet like a genius. But it doesn't matter. The backslash is still super strong. It does not feel like a good position to try to guess. Or, yeah, we just go for that Vow Clutch. What are we complaining about Vow Clutch for? Still a good button. This conjure weapon to call out the backslash would be like mega genius mode. No, that would be mega genius mode. Come on, dude. I'm so sad. Has Ksop lost it? Actually, I don't know. Let's check. Let's check what Ksop is doing really quick. While Merlin gets block string to death. Let's check what Ksop is doing. Dude, there's no way. This has been a 50-minute game, by the way. We did... Okay, right? He guesses right. What is this shit? Okay. Cool. 4K? What is happening? Sure. Right? Sure. This is some bullshit, but we're playing for showmanship. Another KP, 2 KPs in one game is crazy. We get corner looped, have to burst out, pressured down by Loic. Dude. 600 frames and he's still swinging. Yeah, I think we can comfortably say he lost it. What? No way he loses this, by the way, right? Hold on, sorry. Wait. Okay, we're fine, right? Like, we're fine, right? Like, we're fine, right? Yeah, we're fine. We escape. We get out. We get out of the corner. Okay, that works as well. I'm sorry, can we watch that Stackerkin sequence one more time, please? I need to witness that with my eyes. With my peepers. This is too late. Hold on. Where is it? It's like it's after the second combo, right? Like this. Like, right? He gets corner, and then he starts doing tricks on it, right? No, I can't find it. Whatever. He was doing some sick shit. I'm sad about it. Okay. Flip slide kick, my beloved. It still remains. Jumpstart in. We have the 4-frame hold. No boost for Ksop. Only 2 free cancels in the form of meter. 534 frames left. And we swing, but it's not real. But it does force 1 meter out. It does force a meter out. And yeah, the push block's probably better there. I agree with that. That way you don't have to deal with the shockwave. DB winning would be historical. It would be. I'd be very shocked, but I mean, it would be. Dude, dude, nah, that's insane. What, dude, dude, and then we get what? Why did what? Why we? Huh? What? Why did we? Why did we wait? Why did we? Oh, and then we dropped. Okay, but we didn't drop because like you have the jump and crash. No. What? Okay, then we dropped. No, no, it's we dropped, dude. Dude, no way. Dude, no way. Dude, 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 dude. This is winnable. No, hold on. Sorry, I gotta start cheering for my goat real quick, dude. Nah, this is winnable. DB, you got this shit. DB, you got this shit, bro. Bro, show him what you're made of. Dude, show him what you're made of. Show him what you're made of. Come on. Come on. Oh, right. I forgot that Ksop can just tank that. Show him what you made of. You got this shit. Come on. You only have to deal with 4 free cancels and an air stalling ksopgrimm. You either guess the jump or the backdash here. There is no in between. Okay, or the flip slide, the same difference. And now you guessed wrong. You didn't guess at all, actually. But you actually don't have to guess now. Because now they're in the corner, and their only way is up or we Loic. No, we did not lose the plot. The only thing being lost is Ksop's mind, dude. It's the only thing. And, okay, right? Projectile immune. Loic, this is confirmed pressure. The pull up dive kick to get out. I'm telling you, up dive kick is the future of Yomi. And what do we actually do? Do we dodge roll? Do we dodge roll? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? It's such a difficult position. Do we hold? No, we block. This is game. This is game point. This is game. Right here. If we get command grab, it's over. If we get command grabbed, it is over. We can mash here. We can do whatever the fuck we want. We can... DB, my goat. DB, my goat. DB, my goat. Dude. Dude. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I know I should be giving some funny quip, but I do not know. I don't really have any. I don't have anything to. It might. I don't really know it. I. It's my birthday. I'll leave them to that. You know, anything can happen in top 8. Regardless, I am gonna get a call from Rice Bracket saying that we need to eliminate this time permanently. So, yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, but that being said, how's this match going on? quite a long journey here to get back to where we were and see what we missed. We were back in a block string. Dude. It's gonna be Camellia versus Ksop? Okay. Oh, and we lost. Alas. Alas. It was the lack of our bullet usage proved to be too much. And yeah, casualty just kind of wins that. Guys, you gotta stop this, man. Like, come on now. Dude, I'm getting rage baited into starting to play tournaments again. That's a six style. Like every time I stream, I'm understanding what's happening now, right? I stream, I see some bullshit, and I say, nah, that can't stand. I play, and then I realize I don't like tournaments, and I go back to streaming, but then I get rage baited again. Like, what is there to be done? I'm just getting perpetually trapped in a cycle of abuse, really. This is an OP option, and it just catches everything, and you just click it, and you do that. Yeah. Yeah. And then you take your burst safety, even because you have your new buff to L slice is kind of broken. The infinite content cycle, bro, only half of it is content. Okay, only half of it is content. Unless you get... Okay. I guess it's not strictly terrible. You do get out. No, 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 no. Oh, nope, you don't get out. Okay. This is just the worst video game? Dude, I don't... What can I say? It was DB's birthday. It was his birthday. Can't really do much about it. How do you deal with this? Hello? Wait, why is robot broken? Why is robot broken? We jump out, and we should remember that for the future as Camellia. Man, just a few months ago, they were in Blueprint. One of them only a week ago was in Blueprint. They've come so far. It's beautiful, really. Beautiful storytelling. We spend okay, this bullet is not gonna get us anything. Just a hunch. I don't think it's doing anything. Now, what if we get crossed up and like insta die? They got worse at the game. I think there's a little bit of projecting going on. CS flameling CS2. It's, there's nothing to be done about it. Truly nothing. Sometimes you just have to live with your failure and find the truth within it. Keep losing the mental. I do not think that's what it is. At a point, you have to recognize that there's more to it than the mental. I think there's more to it than the mental. I think there's something deeper rooted than that, maybe. I don't know what it is, but okay, yeah, this bullet literally does nothing. It is okay. Well, I say it does nothing, but it did get us all our fuel because the robot decided to waste it. So that is beneficial. I say you could probably trade a fuel bar for a bullet, maybe equal. Yeah. There's what do you even what do we have? Wait, wait, wait. Thoughts? Wait, thoughts? Okay, we're not sick with it, but it's okay. I'll accept it. I'll accept no. No shift T3C. I have no idea when it hit, but it was probably beautiful. Look at this new UI change. I love this. Like you can see right when it becomes fair, but look at the frame. It's so nice. It was a 7 frame media. Thank you. It was probably real. If I clicked, it would have been real. I'm just saying. Get the parry, and the robot super dashes into this rift. Okay, well the rift is not quite near there. There's no shift threat, so technically you can hold, but I don't really know what you do to punish it, to be honest. Like walk 100, GG. Technically 9 frame. Okay. Yeah, it would have worked. So yeah, it would have worked. The L slice here is now strong. I don't. Okay, admittedly, I don't. We just wait. I feel like, yeah, the foresight is slightly misplaced, which makes the entire interaction a little bit more awkward. DB is forced to jump through the foresight here. Okay. No, it's fine. It works out, I guess. It technically doesn't kill. I don't. I mean, it might. When does it hit? Yeah, it doesn't kill. Okay. What? Dude, that's just jump. Dude. Dude. Okay. We do have a sight toggle here. It is an extra meter for our sins, but like, whatever. Resources are meant to be spent and such. I'm a big believer in spending natural resources for personal benefit. So, you know, the air dash back here, but the boot is good for a variety of reasons then because it also destroys that sight. Which somewhat makes the parry 8 good, which makes the overflow good, which makes the okay. This is extremely awkward because you have to free cancel this crash, but you end up no, you do not end up in death. I swear you would have ended up in death there, but no. Surprisingly, you are fine. In fact, you are beyond fine. You have plenty of things here. I don't. It looks like that's parryable on the right frame. Okay, we just jump straight back. No reason to deal with it. We are 2 bullets down, and nothing to really be seen from it. Our hit was gained by our opponent running into disadvantage around start. So might need to lock in on that bullet usage. It's okay. Rift. Rift, and what do we have to counter the spin cycle, you might ask? It's always lasso. Sure. L slice does not work for spin cycle, but it works for other things. You get that combo, and once again, bullets have yet to do anything, but that's okay. Who needs bullets, anyways, really? There's just comfortable vert slash, normal routing, no proration, no paraded DI. It's beautiful. I don't know how to route this character, but it's probably this. And then you air dash down. It doesn't matter which way you go, probably. And it's all good. It's all comfortable. I'll blame this tournament. No, I won't blame anything. Because you know what? Everything that's happened so far is legitimate in its own special way. I do not think you get the vert slash here because the +9 is like overlapping. Like the opponent is overlapping on that +9. Let me see if I'm wrong. I'm not. You do get the backslash though. So close enough. Extra 710 damage for your troubles. That's not right, I don't think. I don't I don't think that's right. Maybe it is. Who knows? Still go for the backslash. Uh we end up I mean, okay, holding DI down here is not good for a few reasons. Okay. So the first reason is that like you get a meter out, but you take more damage for it. And I don't think they really I think they care probably more about the damage than or I mean you don't even get a meter out, never mind. Gun throw and then you pull the gun throw and then you and then you backslash again. I mean you just backslash again and then they DI down again. And then you still win the game. And it's beautiful. Flip backslash, I guess. I don't know. Never mind. We're going what are we going for? Who knows? Only the gods. +7. This is a very roundabout way to get what we're looking for, which I believe is wait, are we going for the upward swipe OSC? Oh, okay. Well, the upward swipe OSC is way cooler, but this is fine too. We get our +3 and we like call it a day, right? Is there a way to escape this, by the way? I mean, dodge roll, right? I have dodge roll. I wonder if we even remember that dodge roll exists. Am I slandering these people too much? Maybe. Yeah, I mean, you could I don't really know what you do here to call out both. I think you have to kind of commit. Oh, we end up trying to take the grab and we try to hedge for the grab, impale and stinger. But we end up just dying. Unfortunately, I do not think it's worth it to go for the jump in that situation. I mean, it could be actually. You have your burst back at this point, so there's something to be said there. But also, just no one is ever clicking. Like no modern cowboy is clicking that. Maybe some old gen unk who knows what's up, but like I don't. It's a little early for that. Did we get our sweet spot? Dude, we missed. Dude, it's okay. It happens. We missed again. We get our 3 combo down, restand, wrong DI. For that, you want to DI so it like regrounds instead of restands. Like it does the little, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You get the general idea. And it's combo. And it's beautiful. And Robot having the less knockback sucks. For Cowboy, it's entirely dependent on the character. I check buttons fast is just because I'm clicking random things. I don't think about what I'm clicking. Dude, we could have gotten bursted there, and that would have been the sickest thing of 21st century. But alas. Alas. What if we do this again, though? Come on. What? Dude, just take if they're gonna burst, just take that shit. Why would they burst here? Like, have some respect. Have some self-respect. Come on now. And now you just grab, right? And then you get killed. You pommel. You get pommel. This is like a super good pommel to me. This is like an uber good pommel. Because the parry 4 just, it doesn't cross their mind, you know? And if they grab, it's like, whatever, you take the grab. So this is what I mean. And we, yeah. Wrong. We definitely died wrong. Now, issue with bursting here is that the burst cancel is, like, super valid, and they dropped. Okay? That's okay. That happens. What if we bursted them into the corner and played the mix? Dude, what? Dude, what? I mean, okay, it didn't drop per se, but, like, the combo fucking sucked. Now you take 200 million damage. Broski, lock in. Broski, what was that burst parry? Okay, but do they know their routes? Do they know that you just chainsaw here? Do they know that you just chainsaw here and then you go for the conk? Dude, they know their routes. And they know that it's actually Bombo here. Dude, they know their routes. It's over. Bro, no, it's over. They know their routes. They might not know anything, but they know their routes. If there's one thing that they trained in the mines for, it was to press chainsaw 250 times. And goddamn, they're good at it. I actually don't really know what you do from here. You conk again? And then, okay, what is this? DI. Dude, 200 chainsaws. No. Dude, this is so... Why are we DIing into the corner? Stop. 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 I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Like, you want to do the little wall bounce thing, right? But if they're threatening the conk, you can't do that sometimes. Like, it's a little risky. But that kick user was ill-informed. I will admit. I do not think that was good. I don't know though. We get like a boot or something. I think we get the boot here, right? Oh, the boot's super good. Boot is absurdly good. Oh, but we do not find it. Okay, we still have the Loic here. We still have the Loic. Dude. Burst parry from a back toggle try catch. Sure, man. This is the game that I dedicated 1,500 hours of my life into, by the way. It's okay. We could go for the kill process, but I do not think purple armor is worth it in this matchup, so it's kind of like a lazy solution. Yeah. You still get to continue the combo anyways. Kick user again is not the right solution. I think you... Well, it depends. Okay, you air bombo now. You now air bombo, right? If you're Shrumbo, you air bombo. Come on now. All right. That's probably more valid. Take the crash, but I still don't think you get them down. Yeah. It wasn't quite late enough. It needed to be a bit later. You definitely had a decent number more frames to go for that. Because now, okay, we can just like DI straight up and it's, yeah. You're just wasting frames at this point. You should just crash down. Yeah. Yeah, you're not going to really be able to get there, but it is an 8-meter kill process, even though it is 23%. Like, it's not... No, it doesn't reach. One thing, okay, admittedly, even if you just wait there, you get fucked up mix. Okay, well, same thing. They cannot really draw cancel here. No, they can. They definitely can. That's why you wanted to do the super jump beforehand, is because that way you can kind of deny that. They do just get the temp for free. But 9-meter KP, I don't really know why we need that. I guess we have, many push blocks to come. Okay, that bullet is a huge non-issue. It seems that Cowboys either have a problem of spending their bullet at a useless time, or not spending their bullets at all. We forgot to toggle holster. Either we forgot or we just decided not to. Either one, I'm confused, but kind of boss behavior. We sight toggle temp round, and the block for no reason comes out. We have no reason to continue blocking here as DB. So hopefully we don't do that. But the bounds check in goes crazy mode. Okay. We did kind of angle the bullet for that. Can we still angle? No, we cannot still angle the bullet. This is that's an OP. That is an OP decleave. And we do get KP'd, but like, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That would have worked. It would have worked. Wait. No, okay, we're fine. Dude. Okay. Step in, and you get insta-killed. Okay. Like, what's the insta-kill button? It's upward swipe. There we go. Found it. What the fuck was that? Close enough. 49%. What the bullet doing? It's looking a little bleak for combo scaling, but I mean, hey, a combo's a combo. This could be game, and it's gonna be damn burst safe too. Incredible things happen. I'm not questioning the vacuum. Yeah, no, I don't. Incredible things. Remind me, how much min damage is lasso? 800. 810. So, we just need that. Oh, burst cancel? Do we greed? It's probably not worth it. Probably not worth it. To greed. You just want to... You're chipping them out. It's beautiful. Wait. Wait. Do you call out the dodge roll? No, you don't. The burst is correct here. The burst is inherently correct here. If you do not burst, you do die. Rather hard. Okay. So, now you die. Oh, wait, no sight. No sight. Important notice. No sight. If Camellia does anything but point blank here, we're throwing. Okay, cool. Now it's just plus 2 RPS. Anything could happen here. This is where men die and women are born. Okay, this is where pommels are fucking parried and games are lost and losers finals against a recently crowned Bloombrand champion. It's looking bleak no matter what happens here. Do we go for the burst parry again? Do we go for it again? It's scary, Good punish game on a robot is yeah. I don't No matter who they are, no matter what neutral they play, it is a terrifying force Clearly. Also, this might be a wake-up call for many of you. So, that was... You wanted to DI away from the kick user if you could. I don't know if you could have, but yeah. A good DI there, though. Away from the corner. Mid-screen Loic is a little crazy Fiki mode, no? Like, surely it's kind of insano style. I guess you get the chainsaw, but it's okay. It worked out. I think the DI out or DI up a little bit, like that just kind of fucked it, but I mean it did work out. In a really strange kind of way. Oh, and we dropped. I think we dropped. That is yeah, I mean we were kind of forced to play that DI mix there and there's nothing to really be done about it. That's why you didn't really want to go for that mid-screen Loic or the bomb. That much I know. Like I'm not a robot connoisseur, but that much I know. We do get a kick user meaty here, and it seems to reground the robot. Yeah, before it hit cancels. So this is very good. But I mean, +2 on the ground, one command grab, right? Can win the game. Are they ball enough to call out the jump? I don't feel like they are. I don't feel like they know ball enough, right? I don't feel like they have that much ball in them. I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. Who knows? Who knows? What the fuck? Dude, nah. Dude, nah, what? Dude, nah, what? They can't stop him. They cannot stop DB. They cannot... Who is this man? Who are they? Who are they? Who... Who is this person? Like, what? What the fuck is going on? What is... I... I don't... I don't know what to say. I actually do have something to say, which is it's Merlin versus DB. Let's see if he can keep the streak going, bro. Dude, I'm gonna start cheering for him, man. Like I'm a conservative to the core, you know, a Yomi Hustle conservative. But you need to understand that at a point you get a sort of Momdani, you know, a little Zoran Momdani, okay, Momdani, okay, and at that time he wins over my heart. Okay, I actually still don't know their gender. Hold on, I need to check that I'm not misgendering them later. Whatever. Who cares, you know? So, yeah. Yeah. I don't... I'm gonna start cheering for him. I'm gonna start cheering for them. I don't know what to say. Yeah, you can come on for a moment, Camellia, for whatever you wish to say. If you... If you wish to speak. All right, we have DB versus Merlin. I swear to God. What do you mean let you in? You can join. You have TO perms. You can press the streaming thing. I don't. Oh, okay. Then join a channel and I'll pull you in. Dude, I never realized that these bums have access to mod VC, but not streaming. Like, holy. All right, what is it? What is it? What do you have to say?
One thing I wish to say. One thing I wish to say. This DB guy is gonna be the second coming of fucking Alucard.
Okay, right. I'll leave you on that one. Uh,
Also, I called it. I called it. I told you I would
yeah.
get
All
full.
right. All right. All right. All right. We're gonna like the glaze has a limit. Okay, the glaze has a limit. We can't. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. The glaze has a limit. All right. Everyone lock the fuck in. Fix your eyes onto the screen and watch. For my entire opinion is going to shift. My vision is going to alter like I took the spice from Dune, okay? And I'm going to witness DB, which stands for double beatdown, by the way, because that's what they hand out to everyone. And yeah, I'm gonna see something beautiful. I'm gonna see, and we're going to see something beautiful. This is a communal experience because DB stands for double buddy. Because like we're all a bunch of friends, pals, buddies, So and it's all centered around for around DB. Hey, don't be stealing my lines. And no, I was saving that one for land. I was saving those for later, dude. Jeez. DB stands for fucking Diablo, bro. It's crazy. All right, what are these people doing? What are they doing? Let us DB stands for DeVos. Okay, bruh. Okay, bruh. This is dude. I don't. Can we get some grinders in this game, please? Can we get some grinders, please? Someone needs to stand up to DB because DB, man, someone needs to stand up to him. Okay, this guy comes in and he washes all of you milk gen soy boy girl whatever the fuck you are ass because they are simply better. Okay, I don't know what you're doing. You could be new gen from any age, and this person is still washing you. You gotta lock the fuck in, dude. DB is the next. They are the next paramount of success. All right. No, you won't cook them, cause I know you won't, cause you can't, because they're DB, man. They're DB. Where's Merlin? They're scared. They're scared of DB. There's nothing to be done. They're scared. I'd be scared too. Dude, imagine you see first, like a second in orbit bracket. They come in, they just wash. They clean house. Win against ksop twice. Twice. They lost to Merlin the first time, but but eh, don't. They were powering up. They were absorbing the energy. They were beginning to collect. They were beginning to collect. This has been going on for 6 hours. This is not a nowhere. Light or clock in. Six hours is easy shit. You guys got to be preparing your minds. If you can't go for 24 hours straight of Yomi hustle, then you can't beat one fraction of a DB. Okay, one might even say a DDDB, okay? Actually, remove the B entirely and just add a double D, okay? You can't even beat that, alright? If you cannot go day to night, morning, brink of dusk, when the moon is afraid of the sunlight, to the dead of night, then you ain't got shit, okay? There's nothing. There's nothing you can do. You should just you should just you should just retire, okay? I'm always bringing in new players, whatever, but now after witnessing this, I realized that it's pointless, okay? Because ultimately, you're still gonna get destroyed by DB. That we only need one players, a single player, right? They can just split them. They can commit mitosis because it's a crime how they split their brain in two or more sections. All right, it's over for you. It's over. Look at Merlin. He's gone. He's gone. How many brackets has he run? One, like 4? Dude, DB stands for double because he's gonna win 8. So I'm gonna double ping Merlin because I just want to. I'm gonna DQ soon. No, just because we need to see. Oh, okay. All right, they're here. They're here. My bad. No casualties here because of DB, dude. Because of DB. All right. No, no, no. Casualty would never. Casualty would not. We got matches. Are you saying that you didn't like my yap? Dude, I'm offended. All right, so far what we've seen is we've seen Propel drive, he gets stingered. Because DB does not know Merlin like that, unfortunately. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. My bad. Yeah, I know that's what you meant. It's okay. No, I'm not offended or anything. No, I'm not offended or anything, but like, you did you didn't have to. I mean, you didn't have to say it out loud, but like, I understand. You hate me. I get it. No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm only minorly distraught. We do get a combo impale here. I just don't know where. There it is. I think probably somewhere around here. I don't know. Whatever. You can get it. Uh, Now, the only issue is that it's... So... But the only issue with that is that also everything else... So block 11 and it would have worked, but... You know. It's okay. Dude, this is why you need someone like me on Cowboy, alright? Doesn't know what they're doing. They just see the first button and it probably works. And that, like, you guys do not understand. Okay, never mind. I take it back. This is some diabolical shit. What is this? What is this? Nah, what is this, man? Does it even combo? Okay, no, not it does not combo. It doesn't even combo, dude. It's just extra damage. Okay, it does combo. It does combo. It does combo. It's like a DI read. You have to like. Okay, what? Okay, we go for the spot dodge for the grab clash, and then do we get do we get anything else from that? It doesn't feel like we're getting a lot else. We have this up horizontal slash or something. You're like, okay, you just foresight walk 100, and then they push block more. It's beautiful. Oh, they do have this, and they do have the step, but it should all, yeah, I mean, it all reasonably dies. Might as well kill it, right? Are there 2 bullets in there? What is that? What's going on there? Sorry for I look over at my stream sometimes and I see the I see the strobe light effect you have to deal with. I need to be better at that. I do apologize. My screen does not look so close up. I should fix my setup. I'm sure you guys do not like dying. Um, that being said, I think 1 bullet for 2 meter and a bit of and like 2,000 damage plus we still have advantage. It's worth it. Yeah, I would say so. And here comes another one. Wait, Merlin's learned learned their lesson. Just instead of waiting for to use your bullets, just immediately use them. Except for this is not a very good place to use the bullet. I do not feel. I feel like it's yeah, it's pretty awkward because you have to deal with all this stuff. Yeah, we end up holstering. That is a lot of fuel gone though. We can do like a gun throw. What was the gun throw for? No one will know. It might be some sick shit. Wait, are we going for the TP? Like, are we the TP on the DB? Nah, you can't do that shit. You can't do that on this man. It will not work. Okay, he's kind of getting. Dude, Merlin's just so good at aura farming. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't. It's a little hard to compete sometimes. Like, it is. We just sweet spotted a bomb. Like, that is a little too much for the average individual to deal with, but that's okay because DB is far better than the average individual. This impale is secretly like the best button in the game that no one will say anything. Okay, it's not. I don't know how you deal with that crash. I wasn't paying attention. I mean, you don't really have a lot to deal with this at all. And they do have ways to just like haul you out for existing with the boot. So you should just like jump back. Unless there's a TP in. There is not a TPN. It does not exist. The kick user, and we're out of fuel. We are out of fuel, but there is still something to be said about the position because of bomb. Uh, okay, wait, lasso. Lasso's big. No, it's not. Do we have safety? No, not really. I mean, we can TP out. I guess. I mean, you can always TP out, right? But uh, oh, that actually the gun throw kind of goes crazy here as a way of But then you can armor it. Wait, the mix goes deep, dude. You should have armored it, man. I was saying you should have armored it. And we get maybe knowledge checked, maybe attention checked. Who knows? That's something kind of hard to see there. That is a bullet for a hit, which is usually what you're looking for. You need less than 6 hits in this game to win the game. Far less on average. So, yeah. Bullet hit is good. And that's going to start us off. We can't immediately burst this. Like, it's not the worst thing in the world. Never mind. I did not see that shit. My bad. And Merlin, wait, is that a T3C? Oh, DB saved. Does Merlin greed and think that they're gonna wrong DI? Probably not. Yeah, probably best not to do that. This is drops. No, it doesn't drop. That's crazy. And we get the 3 combo down restand. When the timer starts ticking down, but man, it's looking bleak. I mean, look, I believe in DB. All right, I do. But this is not an easy matchup. That was not the correct DI. It's okay. We get a vert slash here, and it's like it's really good routing, except for we actually stinger, but like don't worry. Never mind. This is bad DI, by the way. Don't and I know it says shiny plus 11, but it actually just it doesn't work because they just do it again. Yeah, I mean they just do it again. There's genuinely no way to make them drop here. You're just taking a bunch of extra damage for no reason. Do not do this. It's like DIing in dropkick on corner. Like just don't do it. And they probably okay, yeah, no, see Merlin is a few layers too deep there. I was gonna say you should pommel instead, but like, yeah. Okay. The extra damage, I mean, it's free extra damage. That is a lot of okay. We get our beautiful +3 here. Unless they roll. No. The dinkus baller he is. You're so right. You're so right. And you know what? DB does stand for double block, so it makes sense. It makes sense that we're forced to block a few times here. It does make sense. I'll accept it. And is that a no? Push block ultimately does not work. Or push block stops it. Jump Doombringer, dude. Okay. Doombringer sometime, surely. For now, that title will have to wait. We are we just wait. Never mind. This is def- I don't even know. They defy something, man. I I can't even think of a title. But all I know is it's pure aura. Pure unadulterated aura. And they do have to block here. Like, yeah, I mean, okay. Okay. Let's calm down. Now, what we do have is like some evil shit, right? Because we're cowboy. And we always have evil shit. We always have evil shit. So where's the evil shit? Like I don't know where it is. It's like it's like right there. I don't know. Oh, is this correct direction bark blockable? I still don't know how this works. Okay, but it's +5. Does it consistently combo? It doesn't feel like it consistently combos. Like that doesn't feel like that combos at all. I don't know though. Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh, the bleep. The bleep. It does work out. Oh, and we have to spend the burst cancel, but it's worth it. Go for that shit. And yeah, I mean that's the bark block. Man, Merlin loves bark blockables, and it's so reasonable too because it's just like a. It's just yeah, it's how it goes. You gotta get your good setups. If there's one thing that Merlin is like a wonderful combination of, it's the setup cowboy with all their little tech and the baller. Okay, they do both. They have their idea of what they need to do, and they execute it well enough. Still vert slash. This is burst safe. Well, it's kind of burst safe. No, it's just uh yeah. Well, there's like one more burst bait here, right? Yeah. So Merlin obviously takes that. Oh, but no sweet spot. No bitches. Like, hello? No bitches? That sucks if we end up trying to do that. Yeah. Good call on not going for the backslash there. We end up underneath a cow or a robot without any burst. It would be less than ideal. We go for the drift pommel. No, we gotta go for the grab. Yes. Grab, throw down. Is there any way to make this consistently combo? I do not believe so. Actually, maybe because of L Slice. I don't know. This is actually kind of hard. But we insta-lock. This is... you could technically burst here. And that does combo with backslash. Yep. You wanted to DI away from the foresight there. Make sure we free cancel our backslash. Oh, we DI into the second hit there. Not great. Wait. Is it actually better to just wait here? And then you get like another vert slash or something? Okay. No, it probably wasn't better to wait there. I don't know. Who knows? Okay. Well, you get your flip impale, and you probably call it a day at this point. That is a 4.5k or so, and we still have 3 bullets and quite a bit of meter coming in for a nasty, nasty finish. DB gets up, and we're +1 exactly. So this is either okay. Yeah, we go for our pommel OSC bullshit thingy. Oh wait, yeah, not rollable. This is a possible burst here. Don't know though. Maybe you there's no real way they get a burst safe kill here. Yeah. So you're mostly fine with taking that and trying to get a parry or something. You just pray to the gods that you get a parry. But I do not think Merlin is even gonna risk that because there's no reason to. Like you just put the stinger in the bag, dude. Yeah. Vert slash whatever. Same difference. We end up -3 and no armor. No burst really. No dodge roll. No hope. 5 meter. Oh, pistol whip is coming in. But again, Merlin really does not want to risk that at all. There's no reason to. Yeah. And that is a vine. No, we keep missing our vine Bowsons. This is a little embarrassing. This is a tad bit embarrassing. I must admit. Nonetheless, we still get some degree of chip out, likely. The full hop back is a bit cray. Okay, but you know what DB stands for? It stands for double bar, which means I don't know. I don't know what that means, but it's probably something really scary. I wouldn't mess around with it. That is all to say. We're not out of the race yet. We dodged the bullet. A crazy jump there. What like that is genuine insanity to go for. But we just take that shit. We take that shit like we're meant to. And can we call out the we cannot call out the foresight, but we can fly in and just play the mix. This is ultimately our best solution. However, they can just cover that and like still get the site out. They do not cover it though. You need to land on this turn to be honest, but like you can't. So this sucks. Okay, huge news. Huge news. Yes. Yes, we're all aware. Wait, what? Wait, dude, what? How old is this player? Blueprint 15 is crazy. They got second place in Blueprint 15. They lost to Matt. And they won against Ksop in losers final. And then dude, wait. And then they DQ'd against Nanabi. No, that's then they DQ'd against Nanabi. That's wild. What is this storyline? Okay, well they died, but like bro, this is this is ksopgrimm's last day. This is his one bad day, man. Like I don't know what to tell you. It only takes one bad day. And we end up seeing DB go from winning a blueprint to getting third in orbit. So well played. I don't know what to say. I don't. Yeah, I don't. What a what a beautiful hero's journey. What a It's so amazing. But now we see the Merlin casualty rematch. A tale as old as time, and they will fight for the inORBIT 69 winner's prize. I didn't get to do a single RPS, yes. So that is how the matchup works, is that you have to play the neutral first. It's a rather I mean, you actually did a lot of RPS. It's just that the RPS was like very unwinnable. O2 versus legit and Michael. Dude, I don't know how to explain this to you, but I think current players might be a bit inconsistent. Just in general. All right, let's see this. Let's see this match for end times. It's 3 a.m. I barely feel tired. I might have a mild fever. I've been up since 6 a.m. It has been a such a long day. Dude, I don't know what to tell you about either of those players. They experienced something unknowable. And I will never understand the struggles that those players go through, but I can empathize with the pain of being detached from standard perceptions of mix or understanding. And it seems that the the age-old story of a robot who plays the mix is their downfall. So what can you do? What can you do? Hello. Oh my god, is that DB? Dude, is that DB? That's crazy. What an insane run. I lost because pairing is still in the game. That's a base take, by the way. Okay. Uh what could you do and what like in the game? Oh, what should have you done? Well, okay, first of all, there was a you got knowledge checked with the gun throw. You didn't see the that you should have armored it. The armor won that situation because armor goes through projectiles. So you could have won that, but you just didn't check the gun throw, I assume. So there's that. Also, you spent a lot of your fuel high up in the air when you should have. You didn't think that. Well, it was a good move. I think there's like when you're going against a cowboy. Um, well, if you're going against any player, really, you don't really want to think of things in terms of whether they would dare to do it or not, but instead the actual value of that move and their perception of the value. And Merlin in that moment is thinking, I don't know who the fuck this person is, right? You have to keep that in mind. They're probably not seeing this gun throw, so I'm just gonna lock in the gun throw, and the armor is already committal enough where if they if I were to just soft block and end up in, either neutral or -2 RPS, they've wasted their armor and they're not doing great. So it's like there's a valid reason for you to hold. Well, okay, going this is something that everyone has to eventually face, which is that placements are they are a method to subjectively scale yourself in vague terms. Like it's not a actual it's not a good way of enjoying or validating yourself. Like if you go into the next tournament and you do go O2 and you're expecting that you're going to get top 3, right? That's not going to be a good time for you. So it's you have to eventually separate yourself from the results. And in doing that, you also separate yourself from chasing results, which means that yes, that specific mindset of like play the mix. This person is better than me. Play the mix, which is a if you're trying to win is a valid way to go about things. But it's not a way conducive to learning or progressing. So right when you ask what could I have done, Merlin is not someone who's going to be able to overcome or not going is not going to be someone who is gonna get overcome by pure RPS, right? You're gonna have to play some neutral to get to that RPS, and so like the ways you could have gone over that is extensive, right? Uh, my last tournament I played it because it was at 1 p.m. The tournaments rotate. Can't you say that to everyone? I beat no. Well, yes, but also no because there is it's also a specific matchup. I should probably turn the music off because it's a little distracting. There's the specific matchup Cowboy Robot is very exclusive to uh is very much an exclusive like you get a good chance sometimes to robot. And so you have to play a decently passive game around denying them bullet pressure, and being overly committal during that process will result in you just getting, you know, bark block pulled or vine bowson, even though they failed the vine bowson twice, but like, whatever. It will result in you getting fucked up mixed. You're gonna get mixed. And they're gonna be very safe while doing it because bullet is a very strong setup tool. To store some playing passive, well, it's less about playing passive and it's about playing defensive. Like there's a difference between passive and defensive because passive suggests that you are not really engaging with the opponent. Defensive means that you are not, well, you're not playing offensive. You're not going directly in. You're not uh, putting the pressure on all the time. You are receiving pressure and trying to nullify it. Passivity is kind of I don't like the term because I feel that it rubs people the wrong way. But the game really is a flow of defensiveness and offensiveness, like in a nigh perfect equilibrium over the entire period of the game, because you have to have some level of adaptability to the push and the pull of the dynamics, right? If my opponent has an advantage, you I cannot try to play directly offensive if I do not see a way to overcome that advantage via aggressive play and you know, by pressing my own advantage. So I will instead have to eventually play a defensive nullification game. Uh, Casualty may have fallen asleep, dude. Dude, buddy, luck and please, I don't want to sit here for 20 more minutes, please. Yeah, he's past check-in time. Yeah, I know, but okay, we're gonna give him a little longer. We're gonna give him a little longer. Yomiyasu is a zoner's game. It's not a zoner's game. It's a no, incorrect. I have pinged him. If he does not respond in Uh, uh, how long are you willing to reset? Otherwise, you can take the win. Okay, that's Ivy Sly's will. Okay, but Ivy Sly, with all due respect to Ivy Sly, okay, but Ivy Sly also doesn't want it to be a zoners game. Like, am I crazy for saying that everything, every change that that man has made recently has suggested otherwise? I I don't. Yeah. I might end stream early because okay, wait, we're almost there. Hold on. Are we back? Are we back? Are we no? Okay, we're back. Hi. Hi. Yeah, we're back. Yes, that's me. Okay. I have a few final things to say. What was I gonna say? Uh, right, right. First, oh my god, so many lurkers. I reloaded the page and there's so many lurkers. There's when it comes to the game, like the current game state. I will say, based on this tournament, I did say I was gonna agenda post a little bit, and I'm gonna agenda post, and I'm gonna give my thoughts a little bit because I was analyzing the tournament, and I think there is something to be said about like the skit. Hold on, let me bring out my drawings, okay? Like I feel like compared to stable, there is a very clear hierarchy where you have like you, uh robot is very strong right now because robot has high reward. They have good neutral. They have confirmed advantage via Loic. They have good flexibility. They have good escapes. Like they have all these things, right? So robot is obviously strong, but the issue. Sorry, that was a little big. Um, but the issue is that Cowboy just kind of like just it. They just kind of beat robot. They just straight up beat robot. But then robot has just direct like at least equal, if not like definitely a little bit winning towards ninja and mutant. So then I don't know where wizard is. Wizard is some like weird like I don't know what wizard does. Like Wiz is over here, man. Like who the fuck does with that? Okay, but then over here like you know, you have uh ninja and mutant. So like there's this kind of clear hierarchy compared to in stable where we saw that the only real hierarchy was like very specific matchups, and that was cowboy, robot, and definitely mutant cowboy to some degree. And like yeah, it's not, it does not feel as balanced. I won't say that it feels bad, but I definitely think along with the fact that a lot of these changes to wizard and stuff are very scattered. There's this feeling of outlieredness to like the balance of the game doesn't necessarily feel as tangible or solid as it was before, and it is a bit unfortunate. I think we can achieve it if we try to balance those matchups out though. Um, is it a known hard matchup? Yeah, generally people consider the the robot matchup to be pretty hard into Cowboy. I won't say that it's terrible, but like robot just doesn't have great ways to confirm advantage into Cowboy. So it is a game of attrition that the Cowboy has major control over. So it's not a massive differential, but maybe I should learn Mutant to force RPS. Mutant no longer forces RPS, to be honest. I mean, that is their ultimate goal is to be an RPS and like be an advantage, but they're a much better designed character, I will say, than they were in Stable. That is out of everything, I'm very happy with the Mutant changes. I think there's I think there's some better things to be done with them, but I don't really know yet. Also, I'm gonna be so for real. I mean, I was like day one saying that Valak Glitch I also was bad, but let's be so honest. Like 14, 12, for difference between 14 and 12. It's not. I mean, it's not negligible, but I'm sorry, it's just not the thing that's killing the character. There's nothing. The character is not dead. It's just a bunch of random bullshit go. Like it's the Moon Knight meme. Right? That's the issue with the character. Nothing else. I don't really know the balance. The balance is difficult to attain mentally because it's so scattered. There's not a very direct vision with the character at all, and it is very unfortunate. But Mutant does, yeah, Mutant versus RPS, but like not as, yeah, they're not as oppressively. They have resources that actually matter. They actually have resources that matter. So that's cool. Um, I'm very happy with where Ninja is. I saw it in this bracket, and just generally in my gameplay, I'm very happy with where Ninja is. I don't think they need a lot more changes. People who advocate for more changes, I just don't like it. I think they're very fine where they are. And Cowboy and Robot sit in this like clear we're better than you state because of a few things, which is of course Loic and the fact that Cowboy just was strong and didn't get changed. Um, but yeah, I don't really know what we are what we'll do with them. Either we buff everyone else or we nerf them or we switch around matchups because like I said, they're Robot and Cowboy are dominant because of the matchups mainly. The projectile invuln Loic, I mean, yeah, I don't like it. I dislike it more every day because it kills Mutant so hard and it's not necessary. But those are my thoughts. I think there's work to be done, but it's not that far off. We just need less bullshit and more, thumbs up, solid points, and unstable chat. But yes, thank you for watching. It was a very entertaining. It was a very entertaining run, DB, and I opinions on killing Cowboy. Thumbs down. That's not the solution. Adapt first, nerf later. Um, yeah, there's just certain things that are not necessary. But yeah, we'll figure things out. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go beat this casualty bum up. I have a few plane tickets to Brazil, so like yeah, dude, pleb, it is